Kidding you around? Uh-uh. Here's another thing. You got all this talk about martial law and all that garbage. Hogwash again. Now, I'm not going to say it's impossible. I'm sure it's very possible. Could happen. Happens all the time in all these other countries. But try to imagine to yourself, you know, we sit here and we know our little clans, right? You might be subscribed to 500 people, and out of those 500 people, on average, 30 to 40 people make videos on a regular basis, at least once a week or more. And so we all know what's going on between earthquakes, weather, military, congressional, political, social. We know so much information, at least the people in my circles, and read probably tens of thousands of characters a day through all of the information that flit our eyes.
A 1,000 blades, taken from the hands of Aegon's fallen enemies, forged in the fiery breath of Balerion the Dread.
There aren't 1,000 blades. There aren't even 200. I've counted.
Huh, I'm sure you have. Ugly old thing.
Oh, look. A lesson about propaganda from our good friend Littlefinger.
Yet it has a certain appeal.
The Lysa Arryn of Chairs. Shame you had to settle for your second choice.
Early days, my friend. It is flattering, really.
I'm gonna say that little part there reinforces the women rule the world bit. So, I don't know. That's enough of those two. I just wanted to make comparisons. Because he was talking, Varys has little birds, little spies that tell him things, and that's kind of like what we are when we spy for each other. We're all playing I Spy.
So that's a very small fraction of the population that is well informed on a plethora of different topics. Look at the rest of the country. The rest of the country, statistically, is of an 8th grade education. Alright? It's your story. This is why when you see a commercial that is advertising a television, or you hear some commercial on the radio that is advertising insurance or whatever, pick something. It's always some cutesy-wootsy little nonsense, and the words that are used to promote those items is of the 8th grade, which is crazy. And we talk about USA, USA, USA. What?
Over to the driving range and hit a few virtual balls into space.
Now, we did that yesterday. I don't want to do that.
Well, then what do you want to do?
I don't know. Something.
Whoa.
Wrong. Wrong. The United States is not the best country in the world. Not anymore. Not when it comes to academics. Not when it comes to just basic Common sense. Not when it comes to military. None of that, buddy. No, no. We're down here, buddy. Down here. Because all of these other countries, they have a smarter population when it comes to academics, right? When it comes to just being educated on all faucets, whether it be just life or educational matters, medical, right? Engineering, computers, whatever. So it makes me feel funny, almost embarrassed, when you get a crowd of people, USA, USA! For what? For what? For what? Trump said that he's going to get Mexico to build the wall. Is that right? Okay. To pay for the wall. Who's paying for it right now? Well, about 80,000 federal employees. And of those 80,000 federal employees, 2,000 of those federal employees or subcontractors, they're not going to get that retroactive pay once the government reopens, like the other 78,000 will. And here's the thing. Back in 2013, when the federal government shut down, it was shut down for 16 days. So all those people that were whining